Bargain bin, let's see what crowd is in. Baba Dave and his hair, he's old man, but please don't stare. Alright, he's on the bargain bin. Next on up is Jacobus, with computer skills most dubious. Can he play a video stream? Way, here is the bargain bin. Bonus section, it's area black. For the furries, he's got your back. Along with leave, that rhymes with Steve. Can she weave? She'll knit you a sleeve. Whoa, they're on the bargain bin. It's on Monday night. If you're lucky, it's on time. It's a pile of shite, but to miss it is a crime. Just out the gate, it's Rob GP. He's not a dog, but he'll make you pee. Up for a laugh, he'll laugh at Oat. If he falls flat, he'll get his coat. Whoa, we are the bargain bin. You hear the bargain bin, huh? This is the bargain bin.
I don't know what we're watching, but I know why we're watching it. Because Harry is in control. Ah!
Give him the surprise away.
Oh God! Look at the valve on that.
I'm sorry.
You will be.
I just wanted to put something really disgusting on here for Jacobus when he eventually does turn up and watches the stream back. He'll see what we're doing on this channel.
Harry Scrotex is good.
Oh yeah. You reminded me I can change everyone's names on stream.
I know, I already put mine back.
Yeah. How's it going, dudes?
Good. Bristolian shave.
Right, me backwards.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay.
Well, that was fucking rude.
Nothing personal, Dave. Bye.
That's fine. It's fine. Put me back at the top. Put me at the top. I'll be at the top.
Nobody puts Dave in the corner.
Put me at the top. Well, actually, you're in the corner.
I know, actually. I'm kind of like squashed by the logo. Bloody move out of the way.
There we go.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm selling them off. My OnlyFans are shutting down. So, mildly used.
Just mildly used.
Mildly.
Only slightly browned.
Yeah. Ignore the blood. It's fine.
All right, who we got?
Slightly brown.
Small blood spatter. We got Justin, but he's on the show. You'll be seeing him in a minute. Sarah's here. How are you doing, Sarah? Mike's here. Monday Adams. Have you seen Monday Adams around before?
No. Shalom.
I don't know. He's coming in. Shalom to you too.
Hey!
Thank you very much. I don't know what it means. So.
Peace.
Oh, I peace you very much. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what we really ought to do is for next year's excuse me, my throat's giving me a bit of jip. For next year's compilation video, we ought to have all the times that Mike McCartney greets us with late.
Yeah.
That's every single show. Like literally every show.
Pretty much.
That, well, we could actually. Yeah. Well, see? Start saving them up now, Rob.
Thanks.
I'm going to do the Yan. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Rob.
You. Ha ha ha! You didn't eat the real 7th ass nugget. I ate. Everyone wave goodbye to Derek.
Waving.
Bye, Derek.
Bye.
Sorry, just fucking around with the things on.
This is incredibly random. There was no real order there, was there?
God, look at my hair in those videos. That was from lockdown, wasn't it? Like back then. That was when I couldn't get a haircut. Shit. Now I'm sexy again.
Nice.
He's all mine, but please don't stare.
Makes me
Very
shine.
cool.
Is that
So,
why you're hiding your head behind the bargain bin
Do we say hi
logo?
to everyone? Yeah. Did we say hi to everyone? Hi, Pops. Big Bird is back. Yes, he is. Big Bird is in us again. And Power Rider. Power Rider's here too.
Pale Rider, nice. I think I clicked on everyone. Oh, there's Pops. Pops is here. Good to see
You
you,
missed like
dude.
2 people, so I thought I'd better,
Who did I miss? Pale Rider's here.
throat problems.
There we
That's
go.
not how
Very
you
cool.
spell Coke.
My mouse just died on me. Just as we started the stream, so now I'm using the pen.
I did
Mrs.
wonder
Chubb's here.
what you was doing.
She might
Hey,
join me
Mrs.
later.
Chubb. You coming on?
Yeah.
Bit forward.
Okay. We do have 2 guests on the show. First up is Justin. How's it
Yoo-hoo!
going, Justin?
I'm still trying to get over that intro video. I knew you said you was going to have something planned, but I just looked at it going, it's just like the bar gets lower every time.
Limbo champions.
Yeah.
That's the
You're gonna
bar.
have to
So,
It's good to
find
be on
Fine.
again, though.
Justin to close the show.
In Arya's case, it's the bar gets lower every time.
I thought it would have got higher if I'm honest.
There's still time.
Sticking something in a sheep is going to do that to it.
All right, and our next guest is Mr. Nick Unlisted. How's it going, dude?
Greetings, gentlemen.
Looks-
Good evening.
I'm taken aback by the thighs on that dragon suit. I was mildly aroused. I'm not gonna lie. Like once it
Was
started
that-
filling out, I
Gotta
was
get
like,
your
"Oh,
feeling thing.
okay."
Was that fat with a capital P or what?
Huh? What? Listen. It's too early for shots. All right. Only 3 p.m. where I am. Okay, it's way too early in the day.
What are we going to look at today?
I don't know. Well, if I was a prepared man, I would have had these campaigns and stuff out in advance.
Presentation as usual.
I need a sponsor, by the way. Anybody from Red Bull is watching.
So this is Nick's book. Go on, dude. Do you want to give us the elevator pitch?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Wasn't prepared for that. Thanks. Stand by. Let me grab this off the shelf here.
Hang on one second. Memos to self. Memo to self.
I am the illustrator for
Fair
the
enough.
Immortal Asadi. You can see that up on the screen there. This is a joint project between a few friends of mine and I. Dell over at Tier 1 Comics brought me onto the project. And our buddy Danny Asadi, who does really cool like Persian trap music. Dell had the idea to do this really neat historical fantasy thing with all this different Persian folklore. Basically, we take different stories from their fantastical demons and all this different shit. And in traditional Persian folklore, they're just stories. But in this story, they become real. And it goes through Asadi's journey battling this super demon named Zahak. He's a member of the Immortal Army. Now, in folklore, the Immortal Army had it was like 10,000 guys on the battlefield at any one time, and then they all wore the same uniform. So whenever people died on the battlefield overnight, they would pull in from their reserves and refill the army. So the next day, it seemed like nobody died. In our story, they are actually immortal. You can slay them in battle, but they regenerate overnight, which is one of their abilities. But it's really neat. It's pretty cool. There's not a whole lot of stories surrounding Persian mythology out there right now, which is kind of one of our plugs. We've gotten a lot of just people from all over the fucking place, super stoked about the story because nobody's really told this kind of thing before. You got Prince of Persia and stuff like that, but that's kind of stagnant at this point. But this is a neat telling of some cool Persian stuff, and I think you guys will like it. And issue 2 is in the works right now, so keep an eye out for it.
Nice.
Very cool.
I wasn't prepared. That was pretty good for not being prepared.
It
right?
was actually, yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
good
it's
pitch.
pretty good. Pretty good. What we really need is next time you ask somebody for an elevator pitch, we play elevator music in the background.
That's not a bad idea.
It's all right. I have these moments. I got to ask though. You just is your buddy Asadi?
Mhm.
Yeah, is your buddy okay with you describing his? I guess he's Iranian.
Yeah, well, he would describe
Yeah.
himself as Persian. I mean, he's
Persian. Yeah.
he's from the States, but yeah.
Oh, right. Would he be okay with you like introducing the elevator pictures? Like, what was it? I'll have to watch the replay tomorrow. Like Persian folklore and shit.
Oh. Hey, man, look, this is why I'm behind the pages. Like, you just see the artwork. Like, I don't usually pitch the project. Dave does it. He's way more well spoken than I am. So you get what you get. All right. This is the bargain bin. I'm the bargain bin.
Oh, we actually take responsibility.
You can describe anything like that, Ralph.
You
Come
got
on,
the bargain
you know
bin
that. Like
response,
bargain
man.
bin and
Like,
shit.
what do you want from me?
Rattling, rolling shit. Rattling shit. See? Yeah.
Don't forget to sit down when you take a shit.
It's too many shots. Too early. But yeah, that's some of the concept art that we did a little early on.
Yeah.
That was done a couple of years ago, actually.
Well, that's really cool. I love this piece. Really nice.
So you've been working on this for a while now, huh?
Yeah, well, we're all really busy. You know, like everybody's got full-time jobs and shit.
Yeah.
There I go again.
And shit.
I didn't say I was well-spoken, all right? I never said that. But, you know, we all live in different places. Danny's in LA. Dave's in Florida. I'm in North Carolina. We're all over the place. We've all got a lot of full-time stuff going on. Like Danny's he's a pretty well-known musician, and he's doing all kinds of really big stuff. He's got a show coming up in Florida where he's playing with like Deadmau5 and all these other really big people.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty neat. So we're busy.
Cool.
That was one of the first pieces that I did. That's a print now, but I actually sent the original of that off to one of the first backers of the campaign because he was really cool. He actually did an Asadi cosplay like before the comic book even came out.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah. So
that's
that kid's got to have that. So I sent that to him. So hopefully it's not in the trash somewhere, but it might be. I don't know what he's.
Come on.
Maybe
maybe his mum cleared his room out.
I told you. What is this?
I told you. I warned you.
I don't want any of this BDSM crap in here.
That's cool though. You got some guy doing cosplay of your character. That's pretty cool.
He's a real cool kid.
We have.
If you guys have any questions, help me. You know, I can't just talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering when people are going to start turning up to conventions in as Arya's three-breasted demons. Now that's going to be something to show. Oh. Okay, do you want to turn your camera off, Arya?
That would be very cool.
Yeah, sure.
It would be cool to see any CG characters.
Yeah, if you play the video, you can hear some of Danny's music because he did a theme song for us.
Oh, nice. Is it as good as the Bag and Bin theme song?
It's probably marginally not as good.
Greatness is really hard to achieve, unfortunately. It's one of those
I was actually really impressed with the quality of that. Like I noticed as the song went on, like the vibrato increased, you know, like they were really, really reaching for it.
It's on Monday night. If you're lucky, it's on time. It's a pile of shite.
Enough of that, bro.
That's Danny. Pretty neat.
Cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I got to ask though, when did you launch this?
Oh man, that launched last year.
Was it in Movember?
No, I can't remember, man.
I was just thinking, because of all the beards. Like, if it's going to be version, it's going to be a nice shitload of beards, right?
It's very prevalent in the Middle East. The whole beard thing. But no, maybe that's why I started growing a beard. I was feeling really inspired. Gotta sometimes when you make the face of the character that you're drawing, gotta have the beard.
Yeah, hell yeah. Right, so this campaign, I just posted a link to it in the chat, so it's there if you want to check it out. But you said you're working on book 2 currently.
Mm-hmm.
What's the status on that?
Say again.
When can we expect book 2 to hit Indiegogo?
Ooh, it's kind of up in the air right now, but we're shooting for probably fall.
Movember.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah. But we're still polishing out some of the script, and as soon as the script's done, then we can start storyboarding and all that fun stuff.
Cool. How many
Please.
pages does this have? And is it going to be did you say they were short stories? I think I heard that. Yeah.
No, it's a continuous story.
Okay. Planned number of issues.
Private chat. I'll repost them because they moved up too far.
Sorry, Nick, how many issues are you planning for?
Right now, I think we're looking at it kind of fluctuates. We started with we were going to do 5, but as we started writing the story, it kind of expanded. So I think we're going to push it further than that.
Oh,
but
right.
This story actually kind of came about. I got brought into a different project by Dave, and we were in the middle of getting that project done. And then through that project, this kind of spawned, and now we're going to tie these 2 series together. So this series is actually going to be sort of a prequel to the next series that we're going to be putting out. And it's going to be a whole other character that I'm not going to reveal yet. So this will sort of be like a precursor to a whole nother series that takes place in the future, which would be pretty cool. So you get to see a lot of the neat, ancient weaponry and stuff. And then the next one that's going to come out is going to be a little bit more cyberpunk and sort of futuristic and guns and all kinds of cool shit.
All right. Cool. In Asadi, is it going to be one major story arc?
Asadi's going to be one story. This particular story arc does follow Asadi primarily. There are other supporting characters that there's subplots going on. Yeah. But overall, this story follows Asadi for the most part.
Nice. Cool. Alrighty.
So I just read Jabba's comment.
What was the comment?
Arya is pretty cute. She should look weird though.
Oh. Okay.
It's nice to
it out
in the chat. Sarah, welcome. Jabba the creator. I love Jabba, man. Me and Jabba's like this.
Seriously, yeah.
I don't
Jabba posted this in the chat.
Yep.
Rob, defend us Welshie. Say something in Welsh.
Dwi ddim yn gwybod beth ti isio dweud.
So it just sounds like you're drunk.
Yeah, take that.
Okay. Yn y gorffennol, dyn ni'n medru siarad yn y Cymraeg, ond dyn ni'n gallu gwneud a show Cymraeg, Tibet.
Totally.
Arya?
You know that there's a TV station that I accidentally turned to and they all speak like that on it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Were you watching Popular
I'll see one English word, and I'm like,
that was just the.
I'm still very much at the stage of learning Welsh of yes, I like coffee and that kind of stuff. So like stringing complex sentences together. I'm not really there yet.
Well,
I've only
you
read
know, like 400 languages. That's all right, Rob. It'll take you a while to get one at least. It's not.
I'm
When,
getting
when you
there.
learn
I'm
one
getting there.
language, does a bit of another language disappear?
That's why his
No,
English is so fucking
No,
shit.
but here's the thing, right? Because I've spent so much time outside of the UK now, like every once in a while, somebody will say something in German, for example, and I'll be like, "Oh, what's the English for that?" And because the German's there in my mind, it's kind of like really forced the English out, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to think of the word." So that does happen, which is why I really tell my students, "No German in class. Come on." Aye, enough of me. So, how are you doing on Duolingo, Aria?
I'm done like 80. I'm kind of on 100 days now.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
There we go, internet. The secret's out. I'm doing Welsh on Duolingo.
Are you actually doing Welsh?
Yeah, because
You put
I
me on
am.
the spot. Your turn. You be on the spot. Say something in Welsh.
Yeah, for sure.
me,
Yeah.
I don't. See, that's the problem. I don't know. I'm not good enough at it yet to string it together on the spot. So I'm too embarrassed.
Beth you DNED.
What?
That's a good start.
Is looking confused at the other person like part of speaking Welsh?
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them know what they're actually saying to each other. They're just making noises and waiting for the other to respond. That's all it is.
Aria,
I'm a quarter Welsh. I'm allowed to insult it. It's fine.
play with it, Bew.
What? The secret is
All right, this is
Welsh
going real
isn't
well.
a real language, and we're just waiting on the rest of you to catch on.
You've been waiting a long time.
All right. We'll adjourn this for some other time in Gorfinal. Okay.
Is that possible?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Say something sexy in Welsh. Sarah Pilla.
What did you just say?
Butterfly. And here's Justin.
Something sexy in Welsh. Go on, Justin. Give us an update on Niven's War.
Well,
I know you just told us,
fulfillment-
but tell.
Yeah. Fulfillment has begun. The digital copies went out, I think it was Saturday, I want to say. And the print copies will be with me this weekend. And as soon as they arrive, they'll be packaged and shipped out.
Hell yeah. What's it all about?
Niven's War is a military science fiction novel with a cover by Carla Tornielli, who was involved with Comicsgate for the Grim Reaper books and I think the Witch Hunter, which she's still working on. It is about a civil war between two nations that reaches boiling point and goes south from there. And it's a book I've actually become very proud of, and was very pleased to get it out on time. In fact, early. The campaign will be completed 2 months early, which I'm also very proud of. And
Nice.
I'm currently working on my latest novel at the moment, and once that's done, I will start on the second book in the series.
Can you give me like a little bit of a synopsis on like what the story's about?
Well, it's like I just said, it's a civil war between two continents.
Right.
Reaches
Like,
boiling point.
Who's the character on the cover?
The character is named Amy Niven. She's a fighter pilot who is very hot-headed and makes a critical mistake at the start of the book, which haunts her throughout the story. And she has to come to terms with it and essentially grow up as the situation worsens towards the end.
So she's pretty young?
Yes.
Oh. Is this like child soldier stuff?
No. She's When I say young, about I think she was 30 or something. It's young by
Oh,
my standards
young.
anyway.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
young by
flattered.
my standards anyway. I'm in
so
my
fucking
40s, so
30's young.
Yeah.
well,
In the
I'm
future, everyone
42,
lives
so
until 150.
yeah.
So
Oh,
does
I'm
this take
I
does this
consider
take
that
place
young.
on Earth? Is this like in space?
No, this is on a planet in a distant galaxy, a human-populated planet in a distant
Oh,
galaxy.
okay. So this is like
Yeah.
way in the future, or like
Yeah, it's way in the future.
Is
Is
this
it
in the
like
future?
Is it
Oh,
like,
sorry, after you.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Is it like a
Sorry.
post Earth type situation where human beings no longer live on Earth?
I wouldn't say no longer live on Earth. I'd say they migrated out into space, searching for other planets, and this one was one they settled on a long time ago.
Is this a future where everyone speaks Welsh?
Hell no.
I'm out.
you lost me. You had me right till then.
So are we all done confessing our sins?
We haven't even started, Ben.
I think
we
we
haven't
started. Yeah.
started.
Oh, someone's
Ben's
ready.
ready.
Someone's
No, I
eager.
came
Someone's
late
got a lot of sins.
came late on purpose. Kind of like how I show up late to jujitsu and like avoid the cardio warm up. I thought I could avoid the confession portion and get right to shilling my book, but I guess you outsmarted me.
No.
But what you want to do is start acting like your internet is bugging out right before we get to that bit. Yeah, we want.
Or make the girlfriend
Hey.
excuse.
Yeah, Ben, I just saw your message on Twitter. Did you kick your girlfriend out to come hang out with us, Reprobation?
Yes, I did.
You gotta kick her out. You can't see who my friends are. You can't see who I associate with.
Yeah.
Wait.
Degenerates I associate with.
Are you embarrassed by us?
Yeah. Ben.
No, it's just that I'll tell you the truth, Dave. What happens is like every time that she stays while I'm streaming, she invariably gets bored and starts complaining. So I just rather not deal with that. That looks familiar.
What the fuck is that?
Pretty
Who's
cool.
that? Why doesn't
Oh,
he have a nose? That's freaking weird, right?
Is that a nose or is that the play button?
It's actually a mask.
It's the play button.
It's down too low, anyways. It's below his mouth. Still a good joke, though. Still a good joke.
Pretty cool. Who's this hairdresser?
He's got blood highlights. You see that?
What kind of product does he use?
So human blood. I just told you.
Well, you said blood highlights. That could just be a color. You didn't say
No,
it
no,
was
no,
actual blood. I mean,
You're right.
that's-
You're right. Every
Is it-
day he has to kill someone to keep his highlights. So it's very
That sounds like a lot of maintenance.
They'll be using like him in a product hair product advert. Is he? Isn't he? Yes, I'm using blood red.
Maybe it's
Maybe he's-
Maybelline. Maybe it's
maybe-
blood magic.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's blood magic. Yeah.
Maybe it's bleeding fiend.
Ben,
Maybe it's bleeding fiend.
Ben, this is your campaign, yeah?
Yeah, this is mine and Max's campaign. Rokon, the novel that I wrote about a wizard turned mercenary warrior, which was illustrated and painted by Max Hedstrom, who I think is the best artist in all.
The dude's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ka-ching.
So
I
yeah,
would disagree with you. You are on a show with Bristolian Dave.
yeah, he's good too. But I think
Nicely glossed over. He's good.
I
too.
think Max is the best. I'm not gonna ever say otherwise. Just look at that.
Yeah.
Look at
Very
that.
sick.
And these are all acrylics, aren't they?
I mean, just look at it. Yeah, they are. So Max has a very, very, very unique style because he does both the drawing and the colors, both traditionally and digitally. So what I mean by that is that he draws everything by hand traditionally. Then he scans it, and then he edits it, inks it digitally. Then he prints that, and then he paints over it. Then he scans it again, and then he tweaks the colors digitally. So he just does every possible step that an artist could go through to create a piece. He does it. It's like, are you the penciler or the painter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this traditional or digital? Also, yes. You know.
I'd like to get to that level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you can see
Beautiful colours.
real mastery of his craft here. This is some crazy good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you came on the show first, we were all blown away by this, and
Thanks
I
a lot, man.
I think we still are.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see this art in modern comics from
No,
the big
it's
two.
It's vastly superior.
Yeah.
It really is. Thing is, like, it's been a bit slow. Like backers of that campaign, you know, we were anticipating. We guessed the book would be done by November of last year. It's now February of this year, but we are getting close. So if you're a backer of this campaign, don't think that it's going to be one of those campaigns that never gets fulfilled. We're close. We're well over halfway, and he's getting faster. So you'll
I'll
have
never lose my faith in you, Ben.
you'll have your book.
So it's not going to be a sovereign.
No, not quite. There's been a few of them that just never came out. Like, you know, I'm not gonna name names, but you all know. But yeah, we're very committed to not letting that happen. The reason why is because this is like the story that I wrote is not contained in this book. This is a 30-page. So this is like one floppy, but like an extra size floppy, you know. So this is only the first volume. And even just to tell the story of the novel that I wrote, we're going to need at least 5 of these. So the idea is to keep going and keep going and keep going.
I personally can't wait for this book because
Thanks,
it
man.
looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm waiting on my copy. This is one of the best out at the moment. So I've done a really bad job of keeping up with the chat today. It's actually been really busy. And I've got a request from Rob to redirect us back to this comment.
Go on, then. Over to you. Over to you, Aria.
No. We're going to start with the Americans first.
Oh, yes!
Okay. Because
I'm
this is
sorry, I
one that
can't
I've
read
got
anything. I'm
down.
drinking.
So, over to Ben.
All right. So that clearly says, Jam Fair Pilgwin Gil Gilker Go Germdenraw William Still Gogogosh.
You know, in another universe, yeah.
I concur.
Does anyone have a better attempt?
What is it? So,
No.
No, I can't. I lost it. Pilguini. No. Go at the end.
It's
My
just your
mum
basic
could do the
Gaelic,
go,
isn't it?
That looks like if I were
mine.
holding a keyboard and then I fell down some stairs. That's probably what I would say.
Are you good to go with this one, Aria?
Llanfair Pasgwingus go Gareth Windrober Llandecilio go.
Hey! Woohoo! Not
me out.
bad.
Now, what does it all mean?
What is it? The church by the river by the White Hazel or something like that, no?
What? Yeah, but
Why is there no spaces?
It's basically it's a railway town. And they kind of like created this railway town name as something for the tourists.
Oh.
Is this why people don't want to speak Welsh no more?
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Is this,
Yeah.
is this a sign that probably gets stolen pretty often?
Yeah.
Dude, where are you going to hide that?
So it's like a,
That's not important, dude. It's just if it gets stolen, not if the operation is successful.
it's just like a long-winded description of the area.
No, it got famous because a weatherman said it on the TV. And he said it perfectly as well.
We've got this. It's been famous for much longer than that. We got this famous Baudry comedian, Roy Chubby Brown. Yeah, and he says, I've got that that famous Welsh railway town tattooed on my dick. Real. Oh, I'm gonna have a go. I've never really done this. Okay. Llanfair push gwyn gwyn dog with silio go. Okay,
as that's all, mate. It's just like. I'll address Jabba as well. He's having a bad day. He's found out I'm quarter Welsh, apparently.
Is it a quarter
pounder? I am a quarter Welsh, but to be fair, it's my grandmother who I met once, and she's probably dead, I think, so it doesn't really count. Not anymore.
I would say she counts.
I never met her. She left my granddad and the 5 kids and fucked off. So I'm like, nah, you don't count. Go away.
What if your grandma pops up in the chat?
I would be frightened because I'm 99% sure she died.
Maybe she didn't.
Well, then they better dig her back up.
God, no! Okay, let's move on to the game.
Let's move on.
Mummy, can I play with Granddad? No, you've dug him up 3 times this week already.
I remember one of my uncles saying to my dad, "Why don't you consider burying yourself in the back garden to save on funeral costs?" And he replied, "Nah, the kids would dig me up and poke sticks in me."
He didn't say where they stick.
Yeah, let's not.
Necrophilia, man. What's going on?
Oh,
that was a joke so cringe it even broke her up.
Put the sticks right in the well go.
What's with Jabba? Jabba's got a comic?
Yeah.
I think so. I think he's
got
the
quad.
Jabba, send us a link.
Yeah. Is it a 1-pager, I think, or I don't know.
Oh yeah. He's working with the quaff on.
I don't see Jabba enough anymore, man. I miss him.
Dude, yeah. I know the book. I can't think of the name.
Shotgun Samurai.
Yeah. Dave is being savage today. Dave is savage every day. It's kind of how he lives.
It's me. It's just how I am.
It's my favorite time when Dave is being Lily Savage.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that. You applied to
that means nothing to the Americans. Hey, right, game.
Okay.
Who's Lily Savage?
Don't ask.
No, ask.
No, don't.
There's a guy in drag.
Okay.
The original cross-dresser.
And he's from Birkenhead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Absolutely.
He does a TV show about rescuing dogs.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's Paul. What's his face, isn't it?
Paul O'Grady.
Yeah. See, I still have ties with the old country.
Blank as well. We're just confusing our American friends now.
Oh, I've been confused. Don't worry about it.
It's all right. You don't have to change who you are for me, man.
I never change.
Sometimes Dave, I say in it just to fit in,
In it.
Dave, you had us at
drag. Well Gogoth, whatever.
Well, Muggle.
No, Demon, I'm not a big fan of drag. All right, it was once at one party, and I'm never doing it again. And I look like so, and not the dead Nan, because that would be weird. The good Nan that stuck around, and I love it very much.
Dave.
Yeah.
Check the private chat. Click the link.
Okay.
If the words aren't already on the wheel, I sent you the list.
The words not on the wheel.
I am looking at these. These are the words. Do you want to explain this, Aria?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, explain while I'm getting this ready.
If anyone's watched the show before, you've probably seen
percolate wrong. Fucking hell, mate. Come on. Sorry.
All right, fix it.
Who spelled this?
Herculate Pro.
Dave. He's Welsh. They can't speak English.
Actually, it's percolate, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but I can say that
There
really
you go.
long name, so I've got that.
I've got to press enter after every single one of these because you didn't put it in a fucking list. You put it in just a bit.
Okay, is frog feet one entry or like 2 entries? Frog feet.
I think there are 2 entries.
That's
I don't know.
Uh,
Anyway, so people who've seen this show before have probably seen us do a thing called Fessel. So there's this Twitter account called Fessel where the internet goes to admit their sins anonymously.
oh, for God's sake.
And let me give you some examples that came up today. The very first thing that comes up when you search for Fessel. My boyfriend thinks that I wax downstairs for him, but really it's because fingering myself feels so much nicer when I'm here.
Nothing wrong with that.
Do you wanna zoom in a bit on your
No,
screen?
don't.
Yeah, because I've got a big package, but I can't see bugger all. There we go. Good.
Let's see if we can find another good one here.
Oh, no.
Met a girl at a club, went back to hers for some action, couldn't come because I was too pissed, so thought I'd try doing a little wee in instead. I was trying to push a wee out. I shat the bed instead. Never saw her again.
That sounds like a fucking rad.
I love Fesshole. I absolutely love it.
I'm just looking at Ben's face. He's reacting worse than I am.
That was,
Ben, have you realised what you've walked into yet?
well, I thought I had a bad one to do with urine, but that takes mine. That beats mine.
Oh! There's a story to be told.
Well,
Mine seems so tame after that. Mine is just that I keep a large bottle and I pee while I'm streaming, and a lot of times people don't notice. So if I ever turn my microphone off, there's a good chance I'm having a piss.
That's a really good idea. I've just been going to the bathroom like a peasant.
Yeah, I just mute and then.
Because
go to the toilet.
Well,
See, I work teaching online, so that's how I developed the habit. You know,
Wait, you ain't teaching kids, are you?
not anymore.
All right, cool.
You got fired for peeing on stream.
Not anymore.
No, while you were like that.
Well, it's not on screen; it's below screen.
Yeah,
You were
but it's
streaming
kind
on
of
stream.
cool. It's like, oh, sorry, kids, there's my peanut.
Hey, if the microphone's off,
He forgot to mute one time,
that's why I lost the job teaching
and
kids.
then the camera fell over.
Teacher, what is this noise?
Oh, God.
It's raining.
It's an American
raining
tradition. You
outside.
wouldn't understand.
Sometimes it rains indoors.
In America, sometimes rain indoors.
So one of those rain sticks, isn't it? So,
Yeah, rain.
That's one
stick,
way of
that's the
describing it.
But yeah, dude, the guy peeing inside of a woman's vagina, that's way more hardcore than my story.
Think about the pressure build-up as well. I mean, once you start, you can't stop. Right?
You can't just pee a little bit, right?
Yeah, like just a little.
That depends on your Kegel strength, I think.
Good point, Nick. Good point.
Yeah.
All right then. So how are we going to play this? Because this is a slightly different version to what we did last time.
Yeah,
I'm just
so we've
checking out
basically
these
removed
words.
any element of a game from this. We're just going to hit the spin wheel. It's going to give us a random topic, and then we're going to search
Hold on.
best hole plus topic. Ben's on one.
He's
We're gonna
looking relieved.
Sorry, what were you saying? It was raining for a second.
Bloody hell, that was quick. Super soaker action.
Yeah, I got good Kegels. Nick taught me how to Kegel, so I'm really good at it.
I actually have a course online if you guys want to learn Kegel strength.
Nice.
In Germany, Kegel is something to do with indoor bowls.
Oh, really?
Indoor bowling, yeah. Kegel.
Is there
It's a-
outdoor bowling?
Well,
The original bowling was outdoor.
Big package. It's a funny thing. Here in Germany, you've actually got pubs that have they have like 1 or maybe 2 lanes of like Kegel, which is like it's like 10-pin bowling, but like on a slightly smaller scale. It's actually quite fun.
That sounds fucking rad.
It is, yeah.
That reminds me of another really bad confession that I should make.
Let's hear it.
So there's like
Oh,
the oldest bowling alley in Bogota doesn't have the machines that stack them up. So they hire like kids that can't get better jobs to literally be the guys to stand up the pins. And so like
I know where this is going.
it wasn't
God,
me.
I don't
It
know if I
wasn't
want to know
me.
the story.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
But a friend of mine, let's call him
Ben.
Brian.
He also pisses in bottles.
Jack, my friend Jack Benson. He used to accidentally on purpose try to hit the kids with the bowling balls.
Oh no!
But I would never do that. That's a terrible
They,
thing.
they don't get sick pay, do they? For broken bones and shit.
I think they work for tips anyway.
Yeah.
Oh God, we keep the tip.
It doesn't help that they write double points if you hit a child on the ball.
Oh fucking hell!
Free beer if you nail a kid with the bowling ball.
No, don't say nail a kid.
Ah.
Oh, true.
This
With
show
the
has just gone
bowling ball.
downhill so
With the
said-
bowling
quickly.
ball.
He
Yeah,
said
let me
with the
finish
bowling
sentence.
ball.
Maybe
It's
that's
all right.
worse.
Anyway, there. That's 2 confessions for me. I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think you're good, dude.
Yeah.
I think you're disturbed, but you're okay.
I feel like I need a shower now.
I feel like I need to
Ben,
leave
do you want to come
now.
over later or like?
Dave crying himself in the crying.
Yeah,
in the
we'll go
shower.
bowling, Nick. My
Yeah,
treat.
man. Fuck yeah.
If you ever hang out with Ben in real life and he shows up with an empty bottle, don't drink from that bottle.
Well, you can if it's empty.
Yeah, you can't. It's empty.
Just wait.
Yeah.
We got extra size yellow Gatorade.
Yeah. Why is it so fizzy?
Oh, wait, why would it be fizzy?
Got electro.
It's frothy.
It's got a real head on it.
Hey, some people
Okay.
like water sports, man. You know.
It's got
Ari,
electrolytes.
you know Jacob's channel's probably going to get banned after this, don't you?
Yeah, so
That's how you know it's good.
He should be more careful who he gives the controls to.
exactly.
Yeah.
Dave, spin that wheel.
All right, ready. Almost bummer. But it's calendar.
Calendar.
Is that like?
That's not how you spell
Is that
calendar.
no? Is that a colander or is that a calendar or is that a calendar
Look,
with
it's
holes in
Ari's
it?
spelling, all right? We got to let him off.
How did I spell it?
Wrong.
You got to put. Yeah.
Am I doing it
Yeah,
right?
AR.
AR now.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
first
that's what I did,
push the
wasn't it?
wrong spelling and see if anything shows up.
Oh, no, Jabba hates me now. Don't hate me, Jabba. I love you.
Every morning since 1st of January this year, I have been throwing a tea bag into my cup from a distance of about 2 meters. It's not that far, but I haven't missed yet. Every morning the pressure builds as I try to make it a calendar year without missing. It's getting very tense.
Nah.
That's pretty Nigel, isn't it?
Let me see if I find a good one.
Send them to the Shadow Realm.
There we go. If I ever put focus time in my work calendar, I'm scheduling a wank. I'm not about getting paid for it.
Focus.
I love that.
I'm focusing on the door.
You gotta
not
be focused.
opening.
You need focus for that. That's true. He's not
Damn
even
right.
lying.
How do you know?
God.
How would I know you need focus to masturbate? Would you like me to elaborate?
No, don't.
Okay, thank you.
I think we need a new word, not too many of these.
Go on.
Spin that
Go.
wheel, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh, moustache.
Right, let me bring this back up. I hate switching between the screens.
I know.
Donald Trump.
I reckon to make it more interesting, we ought to add one extra word like Fessel Mustache Girl.
Mustache girl.
See what I got. Oh,
I've just read the top one.
My husband has grown a long mustache which he waxes and turns up at the ends. I cringe every time I see it and look for any excuse to get out of sex. I don't know if I'll cope staying around. That's so sad.
that is so sad. Some of these are really sad. I don't know if it's the moustache or is the fact that he keeps his socks and garters on in bed.
Third one down. I once. Oh no! Wait.
Back up.
Whoa!
I
Easy
once.
now. Easy, Tiger.
I once did too much poppers at a rave and ended up with a horrible Hitler-style scabby. Okay.
Oh God!
Had a brief fling 6 years ago while wife was in hospital. Ghosted
fucking
girl,
hell.
carried on with life. Monday she moved in 3 doors down, panicked, shaved my long hair and cut beard into a mustache as a disguise. Now I look like Begbie. I don't know who that is.
What?
Made
or
wife
who is
cry and
Bigby?
certain I've been clocked anyway.
Oh shit!
Oh God! Pulled this girl at a fancy dress party. She was dressed as Hitler.
Oh, God.
We were fucking in a greenhouse on pile of grow bags, and she said, "I'll take the moustache off," and I said, "No, I like it." I have never come so hard.
Oh my God!
Well,
That is just way too ouch.
That's
ouch.
disgusting.
Maybe the guy's Jewish and it's like a revenge fuck thing.
Oh,
Oh
what, like Hitler take it in the ass sort of thing? Like,
oh God!
no!
I can't think of anything else.
One day if he
Jacobus,
finished
if
on
you're
the
watching this,
mustache.
mate, I'm really sorry. I had no idea this was happening.
oh, it's
Mexican.
Oh no, Mexican! This is gonna be...
That's going to be good, I'm
Oh
sure.
no!
Okay. Add the word moustache.
No.
No,
Yeah,
word.
Mexican mustache.
Do the word. See what comes out with Mexican first.
Let's see what Mexican does first.
'Cause don't forget
when-
Harry is part Mexican.
Number two.
Last year at work, while microwaving lunch, one of my co-workers walked into the kitchen and complimented me on how good the food smelled. But really, I had Mexican food the night before.
Oh no!
Oh my God. I had a sex dream last night. I was fucking a young Melania Trump while the Don looked on approvingly saying, "We're doing tremendous things. Mexico's going to pay for it. Billions and billions and billions of dollars." And the like. It was actually tremendous fun.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm clicking ads. What did you say, Mexican mustache?
Oh no!
Nothing.
Oh, no.
Back to the well.
Oh, well,
Back to the
never
wheel.
mind.
Give us another one.
I refuse to believe that there was never an entry with that.
I know, eh?
Censorship.
Frog. Right. Who's going to read this? Justin, you want to do the honor? Oh, we don't know. We don't have one yet, do we? Let's have
let's do
Justin.
Yeah,
Read the
I'll
next one,
read them. I'll read the first one.
Oh, we don't know if it's going to be the first one.
As a kid, I used to kill frogs with a homemade death machine that was made of 2 heavy planks of wood with nails sticking through one ending each one and a hinge in between them. Kind of like a stapler but designed only for killing frogs.
I guarantee you that kid is now locked up. Like,
Or he's like a teacher or something.
Yeah, I write school science textbooks and often slip in a deliberate mistake, such as the location of the liver in a frog. Once published, I spend weeks laughing at how all the school kids don't know where a frog's liver is.
I don't believe that one, but it's very funny.
I know some of these you think, that's not
Oh, fucking hell.
Unreal.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be accepted by a group of older, rougher kids. What? Aria, where are you going, mate?
It's there, Reed.
Older, rougher kids, so I dropped a breeze block on the small frog. They were horrified. What? Yeah.
I was in
Give us
Sweden.
another word. What can we add on to frog?
Mustache.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
It won't be there, but
What about Mexican frog?
Okay, frog ice cream. Get 10 points if we get like a really unlikely.
What did Monday do during her school?
duck.
Relatable.
Duck. Okay. I got that.
Oh, alcohol. Oh, now we got some stories coming up.
Was it
Frog mustache. The first thing that comes into people's mind with frog mustache is a French.
I'm not seeing any here.
No, I'm not seeing any either. That's a shame.
What was that?
Oh,
The
here we
worst
go.
thing about children getting older is that it no longer seems to be socially acceptable for me to just watch Sarah and I don't know what that means.
There it is.
Whilst teaching my son how to skim stones, a duck took a direct hit from a stone. Me and my son and 10 other people watched on as the duck flapped, kind of barked, face planted into the water and slowly drowned. We've not been back since.
Fucking hell.
Oh no.
Well, that's
Oh,
way
read the
too
next
early.
one. Read the next one. Read the next one.
This one's for Ben. This one's for Ben.
Go on, Ben.
It's taken me to my 40s to realize how much better toilet duck is for getting skid marks off the bowl than pissing them off.
Do we need a translator?
You just grab it,
Do you have
grab it by the beak and make big circles.
Close enough.
I love
No, the tripping gauntlet. Okay, so I got to tell this joke. This is a joke I tell my students, right? Donald Duck and Daisy Duck, they lose their nephews and nieces for the weekend, and they get a hotel, right? Anyway, so Donald realizes he didn't pack any Trojans, so he calls down to reception, and he's like. So a couple of minutes later, there's a knock at the door.
Oh.
There's a guy with a what do you call it? With like a tray and a cover, and he opens it up. There's some Billy Boy or Trojans or whatever condoms, and the busboy looks at him and says, "Shall I put them on your bill?"
Oh, Wales. Here we go, Aria.
Okay.
Oh god,
Uh,
that was so bad.
That's really good. I like that one a lot.
Go to the top one. So the top one sounds funny.
I once catfished an acquaintance who was bad-mouthing me. He then took a bus from Wales to Cornwall to meet this girl after she arranged he would stay with her. As he hit Nuki, I deleted this fake profile and he slept in a public toilet.
Oh.
Nice.
There's another one below it that also features Wales and Cornwall. My primary school teacher told me the capital of Wales was Cornwall. With no reason to doubt it, I believed that was a fact until corrected at the age of 19 when trying to flirt with a cute Cornish girl. What the long play clock block.
Are you girls from England? Well, it's Wales, actually. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you Wales from England?
Wow,
Another doozy.
fucking knocking out of the park, bro.
All right, I think
Surprised
that's done
there's
for
no
that one.
Oh, hang on a sec. What was that about Welsh?
Bring it back up. Go on, Rob. You read that one.
Alrighty. Oh, okay. It's a comment. Welsh shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I think. I remember the time I was in a pub and loudly said to a mate that the only good things out of Wales were horse and rugby players. Some big 6'4" bloke overheard and says, "Oi, boy, oh, my mother's Welsh." Really? I replied. What position did she play?
Oh no.
Well, at least she wasn't a whore, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You ever seen female rugby players?
Steel,
Pretty stout.
Steel Dalek. I'm actually linked with Steel Dalek. He posts some good stuff. Mrs. Trellis from North Wales. I have no idea what that's referring to.
I don't know.
Probably Monty Python, I think.
Nick, I think you should draw some sexy rugby player girls with like thick legs, you know?
Fuck yeah.
Huge calves.
Yeah, dude.
Alcohol. Oh, this would be good.
Go on, there's got to be something for alcohol.
There's got to be loads for alcohol.
I think alcohol could combine with any of the previous.
Alcohol frog. Okay, so first alcohol and then alcohol frog.
Alcohol mustache.
Okay, so these are just comments. Go down.
I finally shagged
there
a
we go.
girl I really fancied from college at a music festival. I regretted it because the smell of her turned my stomach after 2 hot, sweaty, alcohol-filled days without showering. Still, did her like a trooper, but never.
I find that very relatable.
I know. How would he do her like a trooper? Right. I've struggled with issues with alcohol for years, and I thought I got on top of them about 7 years ago. Bloody Uber Eats makes it so easy. The bad decision. Oh yeah. Well, it's okay.
That's
I
just
think that's
sad.
a sad one.
Yeah. We ought to be actually clicking the ones we like. Actually, no.
Yeah, that wasn't so much funny as just a guy relapsing into alcohol.
And we're laughing about it.
Well, I am.
Our shenanigans are cheeky and fun. His shenanigans are sad, tragic.
Sad, tragic shenanigans.
I
Now
swear to
that
God,
could
I'll
be-
pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
That could be a book title.
Sad and tragic shenanigans.
Alcohol mustache.
No.
Oh, go for
I think
alcohol frog.
I think it just doesn't let you search 2 words, man, because there's no way.
Okay.
Oh.
We've hit the hour mark. Why don't we get a couple from the chat?
Yes, please.
Give us one more, Dave, while we're waiting for the chat to catch up. So everyone who's still watching, send us some words.
I like the way you say everyone who's still watching, as if we've like lost everyone in.
Right, it's got to be a few for Tinder.
That's a good
Tinder.
one.
Oh no.
That's a good one.
What we got?
And Rob's like, is that the thing with the eggs?
I have Tinder for the sole purpose of whining to men about my shitty life and boyfriend. Won't shag him, but no man could be more kind, patient, and supportive listener than a bloke who thinks he might get his knob wet.
Well, that is true.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
That's really
No.
clever.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
Okay, number two goes to Dave.
Oh, why me? Met a
I'll tell you
girl
why.
on Tinder who promised me blowjobs so good I would shit myself. Due to a series of unfortunate circumstances, I did shit myself in her company.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, if the goal was to shit himself, he just skipped to the end, didn't he?
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
I don't know. That sounds kind of rad to me. If it was that good.
I'll read the next one. Tinder date, one night stand. After we shagged a few times, I offered to get food. She wanted a walk, so we went to the supermarket. She went off and came back with 2 packets of Smash. I then watched in amazement as this fully grown woman ate a saucepan full of instant mashed potato.
That is pretty nasty. That is nasty.
I don't know if I would be impressed or repulsed or both.
Smash potato.
Just check this article that popped up.
Woman shutting window trying to retrieve food after Tinder date. Oh God!
How?
Can you make that larger? I can't even see what the fuck
No,
is
don't.
happening.
It's a girl upside down.
That's her
Wait,
face.
why did she have to retrieve the poo? What did she do?
I don't know. She just didn't want it. Probably wouldn't flush.
Says she
I
tried
guess.
to dispose of the unflushable waste out the window.
Yeah. Have you ever done that thing where you've put your face on like a photocopier? It could be your face. That's what that just looked like.
Yeah, it did look like that.
Okay, I
Very
think
many
we've
vessels that come up, is there, for stuff?
No, that's unfortunate.
Like 4.
Well, actually, go for people. Right? I don't know.
give us another word, Dave. Since no one in the chat is responding. Come on, people in the chat, send us some random
Come
words.
on, wake up! It's Monday night.
Oh, right. There's got to be stuff for this.
No.
Bumhole, Bumole.
There's got to be, surely.
Why have you split the word?
That won't work. It never does 2 words. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, Bagsy.
Okay,
My
Rob, it's all yours.
My 4-year-old walked into our bedroom and asked what smelled like sweeties. I said I didn't know, but I did. It was a strawberry-flavored lube I was using to lube his mum's bumhole with before he walked in and ruined the fun. What smells
Man,
like
if I had $1.
I don't know how it goes.
Hang on. Can I read the next
Like, is he eating her bumhole? Like, why is it,
No,
why
I think
is it
it's-
strawberry?
I want to read the next one. Around the
Go on.
age of 8, I wondered what a bumhole looked like and convinced another girl in my class to show me hers. Fast forward 40 years, and she's recently got in touch on Facebook and wants to meet up. I'm now scared she'd ask me why I did it, and I don't know.
This is too Thomas.
I think she wants to show you her bumhole again.
Oh my god, this is great.
I love that.
Well, there's one. I like to cut my hand expectantly over my bumhole to receive a fart. Wafting into my face, much like sampling a fine wine, I can then decide whether I should waste my time basking in the ensuring cloud of filth. The true joy of a curry on a Wednesday night is the thirst.
I want to go out with these people.
That's wild.
Okay, put those words
Scroll
together.
down a little bit. 'Cause that might be a few more.
Make it one word and see if it changes anything.
Since lockdown started, I've been making around £500 per month with an OnlyFans account that is just photos and videos of me taking a shit. I never thought people would pay
Dave!
the way out of my bum. They do. Dave!
Come on.
If I thought people would pay for that.
Here's one. Started using my wife's Veggie Wash stuff to take care of my own bumhole, and I can tell you my ring piece has never felt so clean. Get onto it, chaps. It's a new world down there.
Dave!
Oh, God.
I gotta
What's wrong
say,
with
at this
some
point,
proper butthole maintenance, man. Come on.
oh my god, I gotta
Sorry,
say,
I'll
at this point, I really have to come up with the spitting image. Do you guys? Okay, the Americans possibly won't know spitting image. Spitting image was a puppet show. Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. It was a political puppet show with latex puppets. They had
Fuck yeah.
they had the brilliant ones of what do you call it? Of Ronald Reagan, who was president at the time.
From the
back in
Genesis music video, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Margaret Thatcher as well.
Oh, yeah. Margaret Thatcher goes into a restaurant with the cabinet, and she says, "I'll have I'll have pork, beef, etc." And the waiter said, "What about the vegetables? They can
I know
for themselves."
No, I know what you're talking about. The joke is, she said, the waiter says, "What will the lady have?" And she goes, "I'll have a steak." And the waiter says, "How would you take it?" And she goes, "Raw." And the waiter says, "What about the vegetables?" And she looks at the cabinet and goes, "Oh, they'll have the same."
That's good.
But I wanted to come on to bumhole mainly because back in the 80s there was something going on with Uranus.
Oh,
Okay,
And the newscasters started talking. They started pronouncing it as Uranus, etc., etc. Look at Ben's face; it's brilliant. So, yeah, they started coming out with Uranus. So on Spit and Image, they started talking about, and the new moon has been found around Bumole, around Uranus, called Bumole. And then you see a picture of it. The picture of it, and the spell underneath is bumhole.
Yeah. There was a retrospective documentary that got put on about Spit and Image before they launched the new series, and they were talking about John Major because he was such a boring character. They were trying to make him interesting. So part of the plot on the show is they had him shagging Virginia Bottomley, but of course in real life he was shagging Edwina Curry. And one of the people they interviewed for the documentary for their thoughts was Edwina Curry.
Dude.
And of course the writers on the documentary are kicking themselves as to how close they got it. And Edwina Curry sits there going, I'm sitting watching the show on a Sunday night going, if only you knew.
I didn't get any of that.
Yeah.
I didn't understand any of it.
John Major was like, they had him grey because he was such a boring kind of character. So his skin and everything was grey. And him having dinner with his wife, the peas are nice tonight.
Yeah. Because weren't people shouting that out at him in Parliament as well? How are your peas or something like that? Yeah.
Enough of the British politics.
Yeah, right. Go on. Let's see what music for this one.
Oh, this is my beer. It's not Ben having a whiz.
I definitely looked right at Ben.
Yeah.
I was surprised too. I was like, I didn't even mean to start that one.
It's got a bit of a head on it.
So does Ben's.
Big package.
It all depends on your diet, Rob.
Big package.
Whenever my neighbors keep me awake with loud musical parties, I sign them up for as much spam mail as possible. Helps me get to sleep.
That's good.
Dude, there's not much for music.
No, there isn't.
Really
Spin again. Spin again.
Go on, let's have another word, Dave.
Yeah.
You know you're going for top. I'm just wondering if it would help if you went for posts instead.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm trying that now.
Oh, girlfriend. There's got to be something for girlfriend. Oh yeah. Just mate.
Right.
There's got to be a lot.
Go for girlfriend
Yeah,
frog.
for that.
Should be a shit ton of stuff for that.
Gotcha.
We can start a new show.
I witnessed.
Yep, there we go.
Oh
I
god.
don't want to read that.
I'll read it.
Oh,
I
go on
witnessed
then,
a
Justin.
bad car accident and gave CPR to the driver. Brought him back to life, and once the ambulance arrived, they took over. I put his girlfriend in my car and put my hoodie on her. She didn't return the hoodie and bled all on my fucking seat. Never heard a word of thanks. Fuming. Oh god.
Oh my god, she was probably in freaking shock. God.
How
It's just
fucking
like-
rude.
Someone read the next one.
Oh, when my girlfriend goes for a shower in the morning, she puts the cat on the bed because she thinks it will stop me wanking if the cat's watching. It doesn't.
Oh no. Oh god.
No.
Nick hasn't read one yet. I want to hear Nick.
Oh god, yeah.
I
Well,
can't. I literally can't read that. It's too small.
Click on latest rather than top. Oh yes. What's going on? Actually, yeah. Okay, go back to top because I think you found it. Yes.
Here we go.
Maybe scroll in a bit more for Nick.
I can't read it.
Like at all?
No, the text is too small.
Oh,
Alrighty. Wait, there you go. How's that?
If I get really close.
Oh my
I can read
god.
it. Do you want to read this one?
yeah.
No, you go for it.
Took a girlfriend to the Pitcher and Piano in Soho to tell her I wanted to break up. They locked all the doors and some banners appeared saying 10th anniversary. Anyone in the pub right now gets a free drinks all night. We stayed together for about 3 months. What a night. Wow, that's actually shitty.
Yeah.
That sucks. What if it was a really abusive relationship, you know? I just got out of one of those. So.
Oof.
Well, that's 3 more years, 3 more months of abuse, Nick. That's what.
Yeah, well, you know,
But hey, we had a wonderful night.
it was a wonderful evening. Horrible, horrible PTSD, but
But
evening
you
was
know
great.
what? It was a good night.
That's all that matters.
This one's kind of relatable to me.
Read
Oh,
it then.
really?
Read it, Arya.
Go on, Ara.
Girlfriend would not give me earbuds for Christmas as I am clumsy, so I bought them myself. Had them 2 hours before. The left earbud dropped out of my ear into freshly brewed tea. Scalded my hand fishing it out. Still works, and I'm in incredible pain, but she will never know.
Man, you could have just pulled it out from the string.
I said that's relatable because I just put my brand new Christmas earbuds in the wash.
Oh no! What
Do they still
make
work?
are they?
Have you put them in a tub with salt to like get all the moisture out before you try turning them on again?
They're beyond ruined.
You know what?
What
I might
mic
be in
were
the
they?
market for some fucking earbuds because I was at a young lady's house last night, and while I was
Yeah, you were.
Hey!
and while I was there,
Asshole!
her cat ate my fucking headphones.
That's all right. You'll get it in a day.
The cat ate my headphones. My headphones are fucking destroyed. The cat's like, "Oh, really? You're just gonna be here?" I'm like, okay, cool.
Dude, give it 12 hours. You'll get them back.
No,
That cat has Bluetooth connectivity now.
if they still worked, I would use them. No,
Can
but
you
yeah.
imagine this fucking earbud like hanging out a cat's asshole?
with the fucking cord still out of its mouth.
I think there's an OnlyFans about that.
I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah. Cat ate my fucking headphones. God damn.
I was house sitting for somebody in Taiwan, and
Oh, God.
I left my shoes outside because Chinese, right?
Yeah.
And she had a rabbit. The rabbit got out the freaking cage and chewed on one of my boots. And I'm like, how the hell can I wear those now? Like with half chewed off by a rabbit.
Well, then you
Anyway,
make rabbit shoes.
Yeah.
Fur lining.
Exactly.
What was it? It was church, yeah?
It's
Yeah,
not hard
church.
to skin a rabbit.
True, we did that in the army
Okay.
actually. Sorry, vegetarians.
Don't
That is
be.
the last one unless anyone has other words that they desperately want to search for. When I was about 7, I stole a £20 note from the church money collection bag
Oh,
as it was being handed around the pews. As we pulled up at home, I discreetly dropped it on the floor and said, "Oh, look, Mum." She believed me, and I spent a lot of sweets. I can't tell her I'm 41.
I like this next one. I got busted and taken home by the police for buying 6 bottles of vodka when I was 14. They handed over the booze to my folks, and I slowly drank it and replaced it with water. My mother then donated the bottles to the church a few months later.
That never happened because like the seal on the bottom. No way. Whoa. Okay.
Go on. Anyone have one last word that they'd like to?
I think what have we got? We got 20 minutes past. Okay, so everyone should choose one word, like from the top of their head. I'll go with yellow,
Oh, no.
just
Okay.
because. Thank you for the applause, Dave.
You're welcome.
And I ask for yellow, I get gold. Right. I recently had a wank, and the only thing I had to wipe it off was an FFP2 mask lying around on my desk. A few days later, I was wondering why it's... Oh! Why it smells like coming public transport. The mask even had visible yellow stains on the outside. Oh.
But comes
Midway
not
through-
yellow, right?
It becomes yellow.
Midway through urinating, I press the
So
flush and
speak
have a
people
race
of
between the bowl
experience.
filling with me and finishing weeing. You can make it more challenging by flushing earlier in the cycle. If you lose, you have to flush again as the bowl turns yellow. Sorry, environment.
I think we all do that, right? Isn't that like,
Yeah,
a normal
like
thing?
racing the toilet, sure. Once worked as a tiler in the swimming baths. The tile design was blue and yellow and in a weird staggered Z pattern. However, the design didn't account for existing wall beams, meaning it looked
Oh, fuck
it looked like Nazi symbols when we had finished. No one said anything. Oh, ouch. Ooh. Aye, aye, aye.
I went to
Let
search
that one go.
I never knew that's where the name Tyler came from. But
Oh, yeah. Okay, Aria. Good choice.
My 2-year-old can't say oink oink for pig noise. He says wank wank. He doesn't say this, he shouts it. Whenever possible, I ask him what cow, sheep, and then pig says in front of other people to see their reaction. Twice people have spat out their drinks. When I turned 16, my older brother bought me an inflatable sheep as a joke present.
no.
Over the next few weeks, I shagged it multiple times until it sprung a leak and deflated. I didn't write that. I swear.
Oh, God. All right.
I've always
I
felt
will-
like the black sheep of the family, and today I found out my mother, stepfather, brother, and sister have a family group chat without me. I'm not even
nice.
sad, just reaffirms the fact that my life is a hassle without them in it.
Going back to
Dave,
the
give us
one
a
where
word.
the pig noise, he says wank wank. Go on, Dave.
No, go on. Carry on with
Done that
your
one.
story.
All right. Here's the thing. When I was at college, I had a French tutor from Australia, right? And so, you know, even in college back in the day, they were to like write a report. And one thing I remember is she wrote about me that I work well in a group or on my own, you know? The other thing is, when I read this report, I'm like, Jill, what does this say? She says he works well or alone or in a group. And I'm like, it looks like you're saying he wanks well. It looks like you're saying he wanks well in a group or alone.
Oh,
Well,
God.
I mean, you know, are both of those things true?
Not put to the test yet. Dave, what was your
Slacking, man, you're
word?
slacking.
Dave's veggie wash.
I just noticed that.
Oh, yeah. Fucking name. No, I just noticed I got a mask on my desk. So,
Is it yellow?
I got to
Is
make
it-
sure.
don't worry if it's yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow shots.
We're gonna. I think we're gonna call it a night on the game because I
Oh,
want Nick
yeah.
and Ben to do us a quick show for this.
Oh yeah, dude. This is a show that Aria and I founded along with Max. That Nick's a regular on as well. The show's called Saturday Morning Cartoons. It's a call-in, like nostalgia nerd show where we overanalyze, you know, cartoons, but also other things, movies, or current stuff. But it's basically like a nerd round table where we get into things and take them way too seriously, and also, and it's also a good spot to shill your Comicscape book if you call in. So every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, I think that's 3 p.m. in the UK. The cool thing about the show is that anyone can come on. So check it out.
Alrighty.
Oh
Cool.
yeah.
You beat me to it. I was going to be a twat and then ask what day is it on.
It's on
It's
Tuesday.
on Thursdays.
Thursdays.
Every
That would be
Thursday.
a unique selling point.
And this is the part
cool.
where it's vastly uneducated opinions, which is my favorite part. It's a lot of what we like to refer to as conjecture.
Oh yeah, some like early on somebody like commented like really in a really cunty way, like this is no facts, like this is all conjecture, like what the fuck, like obviously dude, like what do you think, we're just reading the Wikipedia out loud on so that's become like a running gag that everything's conjecture.
All right, cool.
Very cool. Okay.
I'm sold.
Cool, man. Yeah, Rob, you'd be really funny on the show. I'd
Yeah.
love it if you came on, man.
Join us.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, what are we
I'm
doing
there.
next?
We're talking about the book of
Boba
Boba Fett.
On
So,
Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. I've seen.
So if you want to rant
So
and
far.
give your opinions on YouTube about Boba Fett and anything related to like the new Filoni, Dave Favreau Star Wars,
Yeah.
have we got the show for you, my friend?
I may just tune into that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
As long as
Well, you can join us, dude.
As long as you don't mind me peeing off camera, you know, you're all welcome.
Well, our show's a little different, actually. You know, he pees on camera on our show.
That's my show, so I can do whatever I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to send him super chats for that, though. So,
Well, asking him not to pee on camera.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what you prefer.
Well, that's
you know.
the thing. If you hit 100 tips, it's pee on camera, but you got to get to 200 to get him to not do it. So that's how we get to there.
Okay.
Is that what's referred to as pans only?
Yeah.
Boink.
Boing.
And also, Ari is on the show every week, so that makes it cool. He lends us his coolness, so and his credibility.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll make sure I shave next time I'm on stream so that it's better wank material for Jabba, who
I don't know.
Anyway.
I feel a bit weird clean shaven now. Like, you've had it.
But he was clean shaven a while.
Yeah, and he
back,
looked weird
wasn't
then.
he? Yeah.
I mean,
it's kind of like Jacobus without his like. Oh damn! What's the character's name again? You know the gauntlet guy. Damn it! I've forgotten his name.
Thanos.
Thanos. Yeah, Thanos. Yeah, like without his Thanos beard. Yeah.
Dude, I had somebody over at my house the other day, and she referred to him as Thantos, and it fucking. I'm glad you all think that's as funny as I did, because I could not stop. I was like, Thantos, the fresh maker. Like, Jesus fucking Thank you, guys. I couldn't stop laughing. And she's like in my bed. She's like, "Are you done?" And I was like, "No, not."
Like,
Whoa.
imagine those Mentos commercials where the guys like get out of trouble, but
Yeah,
it's just Thanos snapping his fingers and everyone disintegrates. Like,
yeah.
Thanos.
Well, it's been a wonderful
Fresh
evening.
maker. It's like
I've
late to
enjoyed your
class.
company.
Late to
Yeah.
class, just snap your fingers and the professor disintegrates.
Just fucking. Thank you. I was like, who can I fucking share this with? Who's gonna think this is as funny as I do? Thank you.
Dude, yeah.
Thank you guys for validating my fucking
Thanos getting a parking ticket.
boom.
The freshman.
Oh, thank you
reminds
guys.
me of
I
this-
feel very validated right now. I appreciate it. She didn't think it was nearly as funny. She didn't laugh, not even a little
What? I don't get it. What is a mentor? What is that? I don't know. Nick, what are you
bit. It
talking
was like Thantos. I was like,
That's his name, right? Phantos. Like, why are you
When
laughing?
you said Thanos, it reminds me of this like viral email from the like bloody 90s about this guy in I don't know, like in Southeast Asia, and the maid, the roommate, the hotel maid is like, she's like, all the conversation is spelt kind of phonetically. So like one of the sentences is Ju Juan Santos. And
Right.
it's like, what? Ju Juan Santos? You want some
Oh,
toast?
God.
Oh, terrible.
Do you know Juan Santos?
I mean, like kind of both. Yes.
Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do here because my name is Juan Santos, but I don't want toast, so I'm not sure. How to...
Oh, I thought it was. Do you want some toss? Like, salad.
We bother? We bother. Santos, we bother.
Butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Butter my toast.
I feel like this email did not age very well.
No,
Reminds
no,
me
no,
of
no.
Faulty Towers, right? You guys know
Mhm.
Faulty Towers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The guy is what was the joke? Oh, I remember now. He's saying to Basil, Basil's saying, have you got any whatever on these trays? On those trays.
Yeah.
And he's
Uh,
like, no,
Hay
on
demasiado
those trays.
mantequilla.
Uno, dos,
Dos,
tres.
tres.
Yeah.
Hay demasiado burro on those trays.
That was it. Thanks, Rob. I had a
Yeah.
feeling Rob would know that joke. It seems like up his alley, eh?
Ooh,
It's
pardon.
not the only thing up his alley.
I was waiting.
Boom.
I was waiting for that.
I beg your pardon. I had to explain to my former boss here in Germany, right, about the episode where they're talking. I know we want to get offline. I know, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna leave with this one. That
Better
what
be
was
good.
it? It is good.
Tell it then.
I explained to my boss, who's German, about the what was in Faulty Towers, where Basil Fulton, he's talking about the war. Don't mention the war. Don't mention the war. And one of the German tourists says to him, "Will you stop mentioning the war?" And Basil turns to him and says, "But you started it." "No, we didn't." "Yes, you did. You invaded Poland."
Well,
So I told that to my boss, and she was like,
Yeah, you've reminded me of an old. I'm sorry, Harry. I'll finish on this because I have to tell it now that Rob's reminded me of it. An old story Robin Williams told when he was still with us. He was on the Craig Ferguson show and he was talking about humour that doesn't land. And he goes, "Yeah, I was over in Germany doing an interview." And this German interviewer says to him, "So, Mr. Williams, why do you think there's no comedy in Germany?" And Williams goes, "Do you think maybe it's because you killed all the funny people?" He goes, "Yeah, I was over in Germany." Yeah, and of course, the studio's dead silence. The woman goes, "No." And he goes, "All right, then."
well, you know what they say about German humor? It's no laughing matter.
What's the guy's name? Henning. Bye, Aria.
Yep.
There's a German comedian in the UK.
Henning Wren.
Henning Wren, and he says, "How many Germans does it take to change a light bulb?" "One. We are very efficient, and we don't have a sense of humor." But I got to say, when I came to Germany back in 2002, the first film I saw in German was Der Schuh des Manitou, Manitou's Shoe. And if you can find it online or wherever, there's an English version. I don't think the English version does it justice, but it's in the genre of like Airplane. It's a Western. Okay, but it's in the genre of Airplane. It's like slapstick comedy and Blazing Saddles. You could equate it to. It is fucking funny. It is so funny. Even at that point, my command of German was just like like A-level high school German. But I laughed my head off, and I thought to myself, if people say that the Germans don't have a sense of humor, but hey, if they can produce a film like this, then of course they do.
What's it called?
Der Schuh des Manitou, Manitou's Shoe. I guess that's what the title is in German, in English. I'll put it in the chat, in the private chat. I'm not connected to YouTube, so if anybody wants to, there we go.
I'll figure it out.
Der Schuh des Manitou. Or Manitou or Manitou. It's Manitou, but maybe it's just Manitu. So Manitou's Shoe. There you go. Right. What do you want to say? What do you want to say, Aria Skotex?
That was riveting listening to you spell that out. But I wanted to say thank you to the new people we've had. COVID Kev, have you just joined us? The new people we have in the chat. So, yeah, thank you. It wasn't just Sarah. There was Monday and there was a few others. Jabba.
How's that jizz mask?
Yeah, right.
Actually, Jizz mask is really good for your skin. So
How do you think he
Maybe
keeps
it's
his skin
custom,
so
man.
clear?
Is he
Okay.
or isn't he? Maybe it's whale cum.
maybe it's maybe.
It's not mine.
Maybe it's spermoline.
Oh, God.
All right, that was pretty
Okay,
funny.
dudes. I need a gay wave.
Oh,
from
yeah.
everyone.
All right, everybody with a gay wave, ready for this?
Copy, Rob.
You're
Bargain bin, let's see what crowd is in. Baba Dave and his hair, he's old man, but please don't stare. Alright, he's on the bargain bin. Next on up is Jacobus, with computer skills most dubious. Can he play a video stream? Way, here is the bargain bin. Bonus section, it's area black. For the furries, he's got your back. Along with Neve, that rhymes with Steve. Can she weave? She'll knit you a sleeve. Whoa, they're on the bargain bin. It's on Monday night. If you're lucky, it's on time. It's a pile of shite, but to miss it is a crime. Just out the gate, it's Rob TP. He's not a dog, but he'll make you pee. Up for a laugh, he'll laugh at Oat. If he falls flat, he'll get his coat. Whoa, we are the bargain bin. You hear the bargain bin, huh? This is the bargain bin.